So I have some of few points that you have to focus. For example, see, what are the products that you have to keep in your mind? What are the things that you have to keep in your mind? I mean, the categories, right? Here we go. Hi everyone, this is Bonus and today's video is all about the interview questions for the bakery and pastry. Okay, so here I'm going to share some of few questions and some of few tricks also. I mean, the best trick ever that nobody shared till now. So this is going to help you a lot when you go for practical or trade test. I mean the product test. Once you're done with the theoretical, once you're done with the interview, I mean the theoretical base, second is going to be your practical test. I mean you have to show that what exactly you know. I mean what or in what thing you are good into. Because if you're the fresher, it's good. This video going to help you a lot. If you are experienced guy and you're going for a different hotel to go for the trade taste or some of few things that because you have already experienced because you've already gone through the interview. But for the trade taste, I'll give you a nice and best trick. That particular trick will gonna help you a lot whenever you go or change hotels, right? So here we go. So here I'm going to first discuss about the theoretical, right? What exactly they will expect from you and what are the things that you have to be confident in it. For example, first they'll be asking you some of types of breads. I mean Italian breads, French breads, Turkish breads. I mean there are lots of types of breads, right? So don't forget to remember the breads, the techniques, right? The temperatures, what is proofing, what is what is the hydration breads, right? The sourdough breads. I mean, they don't really go that much of technical about the sourdough. At least you know what exactly it is. What is mother, what is culture. At least if you know, going to be a plus point for you, right? If you don't know also, it's all about luck. You know, if you get into it, that is really good. But if you know a bit, it's going to be a plus point, right? And slowly, gradually, they'll be like focusing on your pastries, like French pastries, then French classical pastries. What are those coming up in it? Then how to make puff pastry, what is croissant, why we do layering, what kind of a butter we use, right? What are the soft roll, hard rolls, some basic breads they will ask, and then some basic pastries they're going to ask you. And after that, the French classical pastry, which is a very basic question they'll ask you, which is already I have shared in my video, right? It's all there in my playlist, which is in detail. If you know what I have already shared, if you have already gone through, this will gonna help you a lot. I mean, the best technical, the best theoretical that I have already shared in my YouTube video, so don't miss it. And yes, don't forget to subscribe because a lot more informative things gonna come in my YouTube channel. Press the subscribe button and press the link icon, the bell, so you will get the notification whenever I'm gonna upload a new informative video, right? Quick breads technique, this gonna ask you, like for the breads, they might ask you about the focaccia, what exactly focaccia, where it is from. I mean, they just go for a little history because they ask history also, like where is focaccia come from. Want to add one more point that whenever you talk about breads, they might ask you about a little bit of history also. So just try to Google it, figure it out, and keep a little bit of idea. That's I don't have much an idea, but I have gone through already that focaccia is from Italian and what is the traditional way of making, how it comes, and what is baguette. I mean, this will have some very much famous breads. Keep in your mind with history. Keep those things in your mind, and also history is going to be a plus point for you too, telling them that, just showing your interest towards your, pastry and breads. So, and also one more thing, they will be asking you, they will ask you for sure that you like bakery or pastries, you like breads or pastries, which one you like to go. So you have to answer always that, sir, I'm into both because I'm a pastry chef. I don't really want to be in one particular thing. I like to make cakes, I like pastries, I like chocolate, I like breads, I like to work with verines, every single thing, right? I only want this particular pastry only. I don't want to work in that bread section. No, just tell them that I'm okay to work in all the departments, sir, because when it comes to a pastry chef, we should have a knowledge of all of things. But yeah, whenever it comes, whenever hotel needs me to work in some particular department, I'll be not saying no anytime. So just show the confidence, that you have, you can work in all the departments, because that is what exactly makes you pastry chef. Exactly, right? And show the confidence. That is what exactly they want to see. And the second thing is like they will ask you about the custard, right? The baked custard, the stir custards, right? What is souffle, what is pot de creme, this creme brulee, those all things they're going to be asking you, and also the temperature. And when it comes to cheesecakes, some of you cakes that what we have to go for water bath, right? Why we do that? What is the main process? And why it required when it comes to the water bath. And they'll be asking you types of cookies like icebox cookies, those kind of a cookies, like shaped cookie, dropped cookie. I'm going to share this all video, types of cookies, everything. But before that, I wanted to share this thing, so at least you should prepare if you are going for some interview, very soon. So this will gonna help you to make you ready. At least you'll be like having a blueprint that what are questions that I should have go through. So that's the reason I'm sharing this one right now, quick as possible. And yeah, they'll be asking you types of cakes, what is black forest, what are the things, elements go in it, right? And just be ready with every single thing, right? They'll be asking you about the fruit sauce. They'll be asking you what is jam, what is jelly, what is compote, what is coulis. So this all things like they want to know, because those are the only elements that what exactly goes in pastries, right? A layer of a jelly or a layer of a jam. What is tart, right? What is sablé? All things I have already shared in my video. So these are the basics. That's the only reason that I'm giving more of focus and always work into detail, because these are questions that basic questions that what they generally ask you. Then they'll be like checking out your confidence, that you have a positive attitude towards your work. If anything comes a load or something, like festivals, or you can say like weddings and all, if you have to make a lot of, in a lot, or you can say like in a bulk recipes, and are you okay to make or not? Are you able to work or not? They want to check actually that are you able to cope up with the hospitality industry. So these all things they're gonna check, and they'll be like see your positive attitude towards your work. These are the very basic questions they want to ask you. Simple as that. Remember the temperature. Why? Water bath when we bake it, right? Types of cookies, very much important, because they ask types of cookies, right? About the croissant technique, what is puff, what is choux paste, why we make 2 times, why we cook choux 2 times, okay? What is biscotti, right? About the Italian, and different types of breads. They will be focused in this, right? And some of few typical cakes where what are the elements, like for that, like black forest, always go with cherries. And what are the things you are adding, what are the elements, and what is entremet, right? What is mousse, what is ganache, what kind of a ganache are there, what kind of a chocolates are there, what is the chocolate process are there. They will ask you, right? Basic question. These are very basic question they will ask you. And this kind of a video, whatever I have said about the chocolate, about the cookies, every single video is on the way. Every single video I'm going to upload very soon, right? So focus on these questions, try to figure it out. Whatever I said, already 60% on these topics already there, the videos in detail. If you go 3 to 5 times, if you watch my video, one video for 3 to 5 times, don't make a note. Focus, listen to that thing, watching, what I'm writing, what I'm just trying to explain you, just listen it. Don't just write it down in your copy. That will not work. I'm writing also there, you also writing there, will not really gonna help you. Whenever you get time, just put it earplugs and just listen to things what exactly I'm trying to explain you. Just focus for, just take a 1 week for 2 video, okay? Just go through in it, what exactly you feel, just write it down. That will help you to remember for a longer time also. And my YouTube videos will be every time there to help you, right? That is why I'm actually uploading this kind of videos, which is going to be every time with you. So whenever you feel like, okay, I want to remember what is the technique and all, just like that, you can just go to my video and just listen to it. Now here I'm gonna share my trick that how you're going to go for the practical test, right? Means food trial. First of all, if they ask you to make some of few things, that is perfect, you can go with it. They'll be asking you normal thing like a small pastry or giving you some bread rolls, some breakfast rolls and all to make. No problem, go for it, because you'll be having a normal basic understanding that what exactly they're expecting from you. Clears that, right? But before that, when you are working in the college, try to take a little bit of time, take permission from your chef, and try to make yourself ready with your product. Spending of 4 years in your hotel, spending your 4 years in college, you'll be having some few recipes with you, which is in which you'll be the best. Don't you agree? You will be agree for sure, because I can understand 4 years of hotel management, you'll be having some of few recipes with you which are the best, and you know that I'm best in this. Keep that recipe. At least make 10 recipe of different like a cookie, a biscotti, or you can say a mini cupcake, a muffin, a chocolate cake, or a small nice bread, right? Or you can say a hydration bread, I mean like pita bread, right? So keep this kind of a recipe with you which are the perfect, and you know that whoever eats, they will for sure, I mean they will choose me for sure. I mean, you have to have a confidence on your product. First point I want to add here, if you are confident enough that this is my product and I am going to get selected if I go and represent these products. So for sure, I mean, you have to have confidence, then only you can have that confidence to make the perfect one and to serve or to give to your examiner, or you can say to the interview people, right? To the chef. Don't lose confidence. If you lose confidence, that means you are having a doubt on yourself. So try to maintain 10 recipe at least, right? The best recipes. Wherever you go, you can make that all 10 just the way you want it, right? If something happens, you can just tell to the chef that, chef, the oven is pretty new for me, so I couldn't figure it out. That's the reason my product, I was not expecting my product to be like this, but I know I have confidence I can make much better than this because it's a new place for me. So oven matters, right? Everywhere temperature matters. Every ovens have a different way of heating, matters. You have your points to say. Don't say that, oh my God, I always make this the best, but now this won't actually. Don't lose your confidence. Just say it. Because you know yourself that what you actually holding it, right? So just tell that your oven is pretty new, sir, and the flour and the other ingredients were pretty new for me because we were using a different brand. That's the only reason I couldn't get that kind of a result. I was expecting something else, but didn't happen. If you feel like that is the reason, tell. Don't look down. Don't doubt on yourself, because whatever you're making, you have already made 100 times, right? Am I right? That's the reason whenever you get time in your college, take permission from your chef and tell that, sir, I want to try some of my products. Take a nice picture, upload in your Instagram that this is made by me. At least you will feel good that, okay, this is my product. But never compromise with the taste and the product look. I have seen a lot of people that it tastes really good but doesn't look that presentable, Try to work on your presentation. I mean, jo dikhta hai wahi bikta hai. This is the main reality quote. This is the real quote actually. Whatever you see, you attract. Simple as that. And then people will start eating up. So that's the reason visualize is something is very important. So keep your product eye appealing. Then the flavor. Don't compromise with this two things. This will gonna help you wherever you go. This is gonna help you a lot. Clear with this? Now, second thing here is like, once you get in the hotel, I mean, first thing was you clear with this? Practice a lot and focus on some particular categories. For example, I have it there in my book. I mean, I have already set it up. I have in my book, actually, I'm going to tell you that what are the things that you have to focus. So I have some few points that you have to focus. For example, see, what are the products that you have to keep in your mind? What are the things that you have to keep in your mind? I mean, the categories, right? Here we go. I have the list with me. First is the bread, for sure. Then second is verine. What is verine? You know what is verines? The things which is served in the glass. Can you give me one example? If you know some of you verines, then please share me in the comment. Okay, I want to know that what kind of a verines you know. So one thing here I want to give you as a verine is, here I'm going to give you one example of verine is baked yogurt. Means always serve in the glass. Simple as that. That means it verine. I mean, verine will be the glass where it will give you the structure. Verine will give the structure to your product. Clear? So it's going to be served. You have seen like in small plastic cups or small glasses, they used to pour jellies and some white color cream. I mean, it's up to chef that what exactly you want to add in it. So for the show, we used to keep, right? We just scoop and eat up. That is what exactly called verines, right? So for example, I have given already one, which is baked yogurt. Clear? Share me some of you verines if you know. I want to see, I want to check the what are the things, are you clear with it or not, are you getting or not, right? Do share in my comment box, right? And then the third is the plating. Learn at least 5 plating, a best one. Don't just like just pop and done. No, understand every single element should be there in a plate. I mean, if you really want to be a top when it comes to your interview or go anywhere, just prepare yourself with 5 plating at least. Here you can see these are the platings, right? These are the beautiful platings. Remember, this kind of a platings you have to learn. These are the main important point. If you learn plating, that is what something you know about all the elements of the desserts, because when it comes to plating, it has all the way elements like crunchy, sour, sweet, everything is balanced. Clear with this? Plating. The third one is plating. Then we have pastries. A nice delicious pastry. Try to figure out a nice combination where you can make a really nice sponge, then the ganache or something, right? Make a really nice pastry out of it with your custards, whatever you want to add. Then you have your signature. At least make your own signature dish. I mean, doesn't matter, it can be a bread, it can be a pastry, it can be anything. I like cotton candy, I like gulab jamun, I like milk cake. So I'll try to figure out what exactly I can add and I can make a new pastry out of it, right? If you go for the modern way, you can go. Or if you really think that, okay, I want my ganache to be a little thicker and have to have some different flavor in it, and this combination will go perfectly, you can make your own dessert. See, everything is discovered. It's not something like somebody have put. Previous time we were not having any of those, like a weighing machine. It's just like hand measure and they come out with it, and it's like, okay, I liked it, so they continue selling it and people liked it. That is the one. I mean, innovation is like, I mean, it's not kind of innovation, it just happened. All pastries and all are like made till now, whatever we are eating, those all are like accident. All are like accident, seriously. Your signature dish, it was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was the 5th one, right? First one is the bread, then verine, then plating, then pastries, then the signature. Then we have any fried desserts like churros, right? Fried desserts. Keep in mind, fried desserts will be your cook sister, then donuts, berliners. This all comes under fried desserts. Clear with this? Then we have a hot dessert. Hot dessert, for example, clear, which we're gonna bake it and we have to serve little warm. Best example for this hot dessert will be like bread pudding. Clear with this? Bread and butter pudding. Best. So those are comes under hot dessert. So these are some of few things which you really have to have in your mind all the time. I mean, at least you should have one recipe of this all thing, which is gonna help you to feel like, okay, fine. If anything comes, because if anything, any challenge comes, you can make it easily. Because these are the only one categories where people can just pin you down. But if you know already, because I'm helping you, but if you know already this kind of a thing's going to come, if you're already prepared in your college time itself, nobody can beat you, right? Don't you think so? This is what exactly I wanted to share with you, that understand the cookie, the breads, every single thing. At least try to figure it out. Ask your chef for the recipes, keep them up, make yourself, prepare yourself. And yes, one more thing. Once you're ready with the 10 recipe from your college side, you're ready for your interview. If they said like make this, make that, and you can add yourself like, sir, I'm actually good in this. I would like to showcase some of few of things which I am really good at, and this is my first time, so I don't really want to just go for random something where I'm gonna disappoint myself, and I don't want to disappoint you also. Just be forward, just say directly. Nobody gonna say anything to you, okay? That is shows you're confident, okay, that I know, because I know something which is really I'm good at. But yeah, this is my first time, so I will start learning slowly, gradually when I'm going to join your property. So I'll be learning from a lot of people, a lot of things. So this is just the start. Some of you things which I'm really good, I would like to show some of few things of that. At least give me 2 or 3 desserts of my own thing, but I really want to showcase that what exactly I'm good at. Clear with this? Never pull you down. Never look down, seriously. If you are good enough, show. And confidence is the key, guys. Don't lose your confidence, right? Very important point. if they figured out the lack of confidence in you, then it's gonna be a problem. Doesn't matter how good you bake. So the main two key is the positive and the confident. Don't forget it, right? Carry with you always. Doesn't matter whoever it is in front of you. Show who you are. Don't look down. Clear with this? Now here I'm gonna give you the second trick, which is about the same thing. I mean, once you're done learning from your college 10 recipe, when you're joining hotel, you'll be having a lots of recipes. Figure it out. What is the best? Try to note it down. Keep with you. All the way you're gonna be making. Try to make the perfect one that nobody can make. You are the only one who can make the perfect one, and that chef also will be asking you only to make, because he knows that you makes the perfect one. Make that dessert that best that nobody else can make. Recipe is with you, right? Just focus on the making process, learn it, and after that just go for the finishing. Once you're done, keep that aside in your book, and that is going to be your next trial. That is going to be your next hotel trial. Just like that, in a hotel actually we have lots of recipes. Clear? Try to keep at least 15 to 20 best recipe of that hotel. Understand it, learn it there itself. I mean, you're gonna make every single day, right? So you'll be having that finishing. You'll be understanding that what exactly you want for this and what exactly ingredient you use for this, so you get the best one. Try making there itself, So once you making, your hand be like very clean for that. I mean, whenever you touch that, you'll be just gonna make just like that, because you have been working on the same product from a long time. Clear with this? Take that recipe, just like that, take at least 15 to 20 recipe. I mean, 2 of this, 2 of that, 3 of this, 3 of that, just like that. Start writing and maintaining your book, and out of that, 10 recipe will be the best one from your side. I mean, college recipe 10 you have already, right? Here you get 15 to 20 recipe again. It's 30 recipe now you have. Figure it out, which is the best you can make. Make that, find it a one signature out of it, pull it out, keep that in your book. Whenever you go for the second interview, whenever you go for another hotel interview, use that trick. You getting me? Understand those all things in which you are already best. Go and give the trial of that. Go and give the trial of that same product. It's going to be help you to win the interview. You clear with me? So this is what the trick actually. Learn from the hotel management, college, 10 dessert, 15 dessert, 20 dessert at least. It's up to you. I'm not telling that you have to have only this much of desserts. It's up to you how much desserts you want to keep. Once you have 10 to 15 desserts, practice it. Take permission from your chefs that I want to practice myself. That is why I'm here. Simple as that. Practice it. Once you're done with it, jump to the hotels, give your best, show your positive attitude and the confidence. Show the product. Anything problems, tell them, sir, this is the new oven. I couldn't figure out the rods, the heat. That's the reason I got this thing, but this is not, I was expecting that I'm going to be. But I make sure this should become more best. Then explain it. What was the wrong? Explain the fault, that why you couldn't get that proper one. Clear? After that, learn there. 1 year, 2 year is up to you how long you want to stay in that hotel. Grab it everything, suck it everything. Then again make your copy, make your best products that you know that I only the one can make the best out of it. This product is like me, man. Nobody can else make that perfectly, right? Work on the finishing, work on the taste. This too is very important. After that, whatever I have said, right? Like bread, verdian, plating, pastries, signature, fried dessert, hot dessert. Keep a list out of it. Make a list out of it. Have this all the recipes. Work on it. Jump to the next hotel. Show your style. Show your flavor. Show your product. Finishing everything. And that is the only trick where you can slowly, gradually promotions and that's how we grow, right? So I think so this is going to be very helpful for you to understand at least that how to work with this. Positive attitude and the confidence is the key. Don't just lose it. Go for the basic. See, my main YouTube channel is all about to share you knowledge, in-depth knowledge who never share you. No way you're going to get it actually. I give my hard work, right, in the YouTube channel. So do share and sharing will be a big support to me. So do share with your friends, help them with this, because nobody really guides actually this all things, you know. I have the experience, that's the reason I'm sharing with you, so it will gonna help you to know a lot of things, and that is the only reason I'm sharing with you guys. So show your support through subscribing and sharing my video, and press the bell icon, right? And also hit the like button, right? And yes, we'll be sharing a lot more things. All the necessary and the important informative video is already there in my description box. Go and check it out. And French classical menus, the root of pastry, are the important lessons actually. If you're a pastry chef, go through it. It's gonna help you a lot, right? Every single thing in detail, concept with bonus. I'll see you in the next informative video. Till then, interview questions, right, for the pastry chefs. Bye bye.